Hello everyone. We will start the session today. First of all, thanks for your interest to learn something about mini diploma in process engineering. And you take a right step. If you are a chemical engineer and if you'd like to be in a, if you'd like to go for a process engineering profile, or if you'd like to upgrade your knowledge, or if you'd like to restart your career as a process engineer. So whatever may be the reason, okay, you are all here. So I will take the 30 to 40 minutes of your time. Okay, initially I will explain the basic question that everybody had in their mind. Okay, the common questions within the 30 minutes of time. And after that, I will allow you to unmute your microphone and ask your questions. So it is totally around 45 minutes of, 45 minutes of schedule that we have today. Okay, let me introduce myself. Myself, Sivaji Thota, and I'm a founder and CEO of Aaharya Technologies. You can type my profile, my name in a LinkedIn. If you just type my name in the Google, okay, if you type it here, and you will get a direct LinkedIn page of mine. Okay, it is ranked #1 on Google. So if you just click on here, and automatically it will take you to this page, and where you will get all the information related to the different activities that we do, and as well as the different training programs, and as well as different certifications also. Not only like this, if you just type my name in the LinkedIn, for example, if you go to LinkedIn, just a minute, I will show you this. If you go to LinkedIn, of any of your LinkedIn page that you have, and if you type my name, and if you look at the posts or people who just posted me, who tagged me, so you can able to see n number of certifications. Okay, you can able to see the certification related to mini diploma in process engineering. Okay, this person got a certification from mini diploma in process engineering recently. I think he's got in July 6th. Okay, and you can able to see other people who, when they get a certification and they type my name, and different, not only this this certification, the many things like Aspen ISIS, Aspen Press, and there is a certifications like HTRI. So many things that you can able to see here in a LinkedIn. Okay, this is about myself, and I'm also a chemical engineer. Okay, I'm also a chemical engineer, and after that I started my own company. See, my company is Aaharya Technologies. It's basically a vitamin extraction plant. It's a pharma company. Okay, we have a production plant. So this is our major line of action. Okay, producing vitamins from the natural resources for the human consumption. So it is India's one and only a startup India approved vitamin extraction plant. So this is the major line of action that we do. And along with that, we started a skill enhancement program. Okay, under skill enhancement program, we are training students and professionals in different aspects. Okay, we have a learn process engineering. Okay, we teach chemical engineers process engineering courses, HTRI courses, and Aspen courses. That's what we do. And we train corporates on Excel, MS Office, MS Excel, MS Office, and we train professionals and entrepreneurs on a digital marketing. Okay, and so like this, we have a different sites, and we are the owner of all these sites. Okay, what are the sites that we are showing now? So we train now multiple segments. So now coming to the today's basic thing, you're all chemical engineers, and I'm also a chemical engineer. I'm much interested to launch most of our chemical engineering courses. For example, if you in a Google, okay, if you just type Google and if you type learn process engineering, okay, if you type learn process engineering, and here, other than the ads, other than the paid ads, okay, if you see this ad button here, this is a paid ad. That means they paid to show the result. Okay, so other than this paid ad, you can see learnprocessengineering.com. Okay, the site which is owned by the Aaharya Technologies is ranked #1 around the world, not only in India, anywhere, okay, anywhere you type here. So this is learn process engineering, the site owned by the Aaharya Technologies will come on top. Okay, so this much impact that you created around the world in the field of process engineering. Okay, and these are all about my company. As I told you, my company is a production company, and we launched a skill enhancement program, and our company is also a process consultancy. We can supply any kind of equipment, okay, like heat exchangers, distillation columns, or we can supply the entire plant, pilot plant, or we can do for any industrial problems or industrial solutions, or many mechanical equipment. So we can able to supply any kind of equipment around the world. So these are the three line of actions that we have. So apart from all these things, okay, apart from the brand of a company, introduction of mine, so we are all here to learn about a mini diploma in process engineering. So let's enter into the topic. Okay, so the mini diploma in process engineering. So before we are going to start, so most of the people had a doubt that what is mini diploma? What is the difference between diploma in process engineering and what is the difference between mini diploma in process engineering? So the mini diploma is nothing but it's nothing but a small. It's not a small. Okay, the mini is called as a miniature degree. Okay, most of the time you can hear this kind of miniature degree or mini diploma in other countries, not in India. So basically, in a mini diploma, or anything, okay, any course, mini diploma in process engineering, mini diploma in digital marketing, or any course which contain mini diploma, it means it is about the entire structure. Okay, it is about the entire process. Okay, not about a single. We are learn about entire line of action. For example, if you are a chemical engineer, okay, let's say you have an idea from the starting of your idea to, okay, a basic engineering package, front end engineering, detailed engineering, and then all the equipment design, plant commissioning. What are the things that are required in a process industry or in a chemical industry. So we learn about the entire line of action. We are not restricted to a particular concept. We are learned. That means you are learning about entire line of action. You're learning about safety. You're learning about safety equipment design like PSV. You're learning about plant commissioning. You're learning about different kind of documentations, and you're learning about a design. So all the aspects. Okay, you're learning about everything which is required for a chemical engineer. So that is what included in a mini diploma. So because miniature degree means it's complete. It's nothing but it's a combo of everything. Okay, that is the first thing. And the second thing is that because it's teaching about each and every line of action. Okay, it's teaching about a safety, it's teaching about plant commissioning, and it's telling about a design, it's telling about a basic engineering package, and it's telling about a documentation. So you can be fit in any kind of role. Okay, you can be a production engineer, you can be a proposal engineer, you can be a process engineer, or you can be anything. So in such a manner, as a chemical engineer, what is required in a multi-dimensional way of learning, so all such kind of things are included in this mini diploma. So that's why we, other than making as a miniature degree, we're making this as a mini degree, okay, mini diploma. Okay, that is one thing. And as we are discussing about all the things that are happening in a process industry, in each and every field, okay, in each and every segment, we cannot able to go with the theoretical approach. Okay, we are completely on a realistic approach. Whatever the thumb rules that you're using present, whatever the software that you're using at present, what are the information and what are the steps that you're taking in a present situation. Okay, in a very realistic approach, in a very realistic manner, we are discussing about this mini diploma. So this is the major difference between other kind of diplomas or this mini diploma. This mini diploma contains about each and every segment that is related to a chemical engineer. Okay, you can learn about safety, you can learn about commissioning, you can learn about designing. So all these things that is included in this, that is a major important thing. Okay, and it is have a realistic approach. So these are the very important things that you need to understand about a mini diploma. Okay, and then coming to the what is a major motto of starting this course. Okay, the major motto of the starting of this course is to set up a goal set it's high. Okay, as a chemical engineer or as a person who is in a process field or a production field, we always know that how we will get a job. Maybe we will get a job because of a campus placement. Okay, most of the times pharma companies will come and we will land it in a pharma job. That is one of the way that chemical engineers will enter into the job. That is the one thing. And the second thing is that they may write some competitive exams. Okay, and they placed in and they score good and they go to some of the jobs. That is the second thing. And the third thing is that if you're a senior or if there is a relative and in a particular company, and whenever there is a possibility for you to enter in that company, we will enter. So these are the three ways that most of the time every chemical engineers will do. Most of the time, okay, 70%, 70 to 80% chemical engineers will do like this, and 10 to 20% will shift it to other departments like software and other kind of government jobs and all. And remaining 10 people will go for a research and all. So this is how the exact scenario that was happening in India. But so we should think something big. Okay, we should think something big. For example, let's say, let me show you the website. Okay, let's say this is a glassdoor.com. Okay, if you look at the glassdoor.com and if you type a chemical process engineer job in a chart box, okay, if you type chemical process engineer, and there may be some jobs which are coming. Okay, that was one day back. Okay, there was a job in pen and process, MJF Pharmatech, and City Jobs, some other jobs, and you can see one of the branded company here is a Shell. Okay, there was a job that was posted 24 hours back, and UPL, there is a Sai Life Sciences. So you can see there are many jobs that are posted, okay, around the world, and really those are all opening. Okay, those are all the Glassdoor is a genuine site, and you can see if you look at the job here, and you can able to go to the official website of the company and you can search for the jobs. And whenever you look for these kind of jobs, okay, like Shell or any kind of job, whatever the qualities that are required, and if you deeply look into what is the roles and what is the responsibilities, what is the technical skills that you have, and if you compare with your resume, okay, all those things, mostly we lag behind with the many of the concepts. Maybe we can write a number of concepts, but we are not sure that what are the things that you write in a resume, we are not, we are not comfortable with those concepts. So it is very important for every chemical engineer to equip with some kind of knowledge, like having a knowledge in PFD and PNID, and having some simulation software like Aspen, ICS, or HDRI, and having having a knowledge in distillation column design, reactor design, and having a knowledge in a plant commissioning, PSV sizing, and these kind of things. Okay, these kind of things will definitely make your resume better to compare to other. Okay, so in your process of learning, okay, in the process of learning, in the process of journey, maybe you have an opportunity to deal with all those things, or may not. Maybe you are working in only distillation column design. Maybe you are only working on PFD and PNID. You are working as a proposal engineer. You are working for something, but when you are doing like this, you cannot able to write all the things which are required for a particular job. But here, this mini diploma will help you to write all those things in your resume. You can damn surely write that I know about PFD and PNID, and you can write a heat exchanger design. You can write a boiler efficiency calculation. You can write cooling towers. You can write energy integration in your resume. So what are the very, very important things to get placed in any kind of MNC? So such kind of concepts will be taught here, and it will be available for you. I mean, you can write it confidently on your resume. So that is how we design the course. So that's why you have to put a that's why you have to put a target, like set up a goal, set its high. That is a very one important thing. Okay, and the second thing is that if you have a high, as I told you, that you set up a goal to place an MNC, and at the time after that, what you have to do is that you have to upgrade your skills. You have to upgrade your skills to match that requirement. Okay, if the resume is not matching, mostly what will happen, obviously it is going to be rejected automatically. Okay, if there's some keywords doesn't match, if some keywords and some sentences doesn't match with the exact job, then obviously your resume got rejected. So that's why you should have the best practices, the best best concept in your resume. So that is very important. So you need to upgrade those skills. Okay, just having, if you just write boiler efficiency calculations in your resume, not it means you know everything about the boilers. So you should have something, you should have some important factors. You should know some of the catchy questions, some of the interview questions, very important questions related to boiler efficiency. So then only your resume is going to be valid. Okay, that is the second thing. You need to update yourself, and you need to motivate yourself. Okay, let's say you are applying for 100 jobs. You need to maintain 100 different resumes, because each and every job profile will have a different kind of requirements. So when you're applying for a job, you need to make sure that you are applying for that with a unique resume. So that is very important. So like this, all these things are required. So in order to give a confidence in all these things, the mini diploma has launched. Okay, so that is the main motto of our course. Okay, now coming to the basic questions. Okay, other than these general discussion that we had till now, other than, okay, everybody knows about this. Okay, everybody knows about the things that I mentioned already. Okay, and some of the people are really experienced in their life. Okay, some of the people are struggling to, as of I know, the engineering is 4 years, but chemical engineers, the engineering is like 6 years. They have to learn chemical engineering for 4 years, and they have to get a degree. And then in order to make sure that the career in a correct path, okay, in order to make sure the career in a right path for finding out a reference, or for some reason, they have to waste 2 years of time, okay, somewhere, okay, in order to get a clarity about what we have to do as a chemical engineer. In the process of finding that clarity, in the process of finding out the right job, in the process of finding out the way, we will lost another 2 years. So that's what exactly happened for every chemical engineer. I can say not only for a chemical engineer, for the people who are working in a core field, okay, like mechanical engineers, metallurgy, and some of the people who are in a civil engineering, civil department also. So they required some clarity. So that's why they are lose another 2 years after engineering. So that was the reality. Okay. Now coming to the syllabus that you're offering in a mini diploma in process engineering. And if you look at the official website of learnprocessengineering.com, and here in a learnprocessengineering.com, there is a mini diploma course option is there in the right hand side. If you click on the right hand top corner, that will take you to the place of the syllabus. As I told you, this course is not just about the some designing. It course is not just about something. It's combo of everything. As a chemical engineer, what is the concept that you're required? Okay, so that kind of concepts are there. Okay, starting from basic engineering package. Okay, what are your process engineering? What is process engineering? What is the different fields of process engineering? What is a different design basis, and what is basic engineering package? Preparation of block flow diagrams and line sizing, pressure drop calculation, different types of walls and its selection, the pump hydraulics and various other concepts, reactor design, distillation column design, heat exchanger design, basic piping and instrumentation, vessel and tank sizing, process optimization, cost estimation, use of vendor data and checking the data, plant commissioning, piping network, cooling towers, HVAC system, boiler efficiency, plant safety. So like this, we are included a very, very important concept. And here in this particular list, we didn't mention everything. We added PSC sizing and we added a plant safety also. And in order to train these topics, you people not having just a one trainer, we are having total 4 trainers. When it comes to the boiler efficiency calculations, cooling towers, HVAC system, and energy related options, I am going to teach you on the such kind of concept. When it comes to documentation and other kind of things, there is another trainer is going to talk about such kind of thing. When it comes to distillation column design, reactor design, and there is a person called Mr. Prashant, and he's going to teach you all such kind of things. When it comes to plant safety, PSV sizing, P and ID, Amit, another person is going to teach. So all the process people, all the people having more than 15 plus years of experience in their respective field, and some of the people are working as a freelancers, and some of the people are having their own companies also. And what are the equipment that Aaharya Technologies had in our production plant, or brought by the company of Mr. Prashant. So there are many experienced people, and you can utilize them in this particular training program. For example, let's say when you learn about a reactor design, let's say you learn about a boiler efficiency calculation. When you learn about a boiler efficiency calculation, in the process of learning, okay, in the process of that boiler efficiency learning, we are going to have a live session. Okay, sometimes the live session is 2 hours, sometimes the live session is 3 hours, and sometimes live session will end in 1 hour also. That is because of the interaction that the people have with the trainer. If the people are very much comfortable with the concept, that concept may be end in 1 hour. If the people are not comfortable and they have some doubts and they are asking more, and the concept will carry up to 2 hours. Sometimes it will carry up to 3 hours also. That is based on the discussion that you are having. So like this, each and every concept will have a live discussion in a Zoom call. That is one thing. And after the class was completed, because of your health reasons, or because of your technical reasons, because of your company shifts, or because of any reason, if you cannot able to attend the lectures, if you cannot able to attend the class, we are providing a recording. Okay, we have a separate learning interface where you will get access to all the recordings. Okay, here this is our learning interface. For example, mini diploma in process engineering. If you click on this mini diploma in process engineering, and we have a separate learning interface. In the separate learning interface, all the concepts of different faculties are already available, and you can watch what are the missed class, or if you'd like to recall in the future, if you'd like to prepare once again. So all the PDFs, everything is available. All the live classes are available. That is one thing. And along with these live classes, we are going to share some of the important ebooks. Let's say you are learn about a boiler. Okay, you attended boiler lecture. And along with the boiler lecture, we are going to share you the documents of Energy Bureau of India, provided some documents related to boilers. And we are going to share such kind of documents which will help you to learn or understand more about a boilers. That is the second thing. And the third thing is that if the boiler concept has some calculations, and in order to provide that calculations, we are giving some Excel sheets where all the formulas are included, and where you can able to perform the calculations by using the Excel sheet. So like this, you will have a live classes, and as well as you will have a recordings of a classes, and you will have the documents, ebooks, and other than that, you will get some possible and shareable content of this particular what I can say Excel sheets. So this is how our training is going to be run. This training is around 45 days. Okay, what are the training we have? The minimum time that is required is 45 days. Sometimes we will have some guest lectures or something like this. Okay, so that is the beauty of our training. Okay, and coming to the certification, I already show you some of the certificates in LinkedIn. The certification which we are providing is valid around the world. Okay, not only in India, we have students in Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, Malaysia, Singapore, and anywhere in the world. Okay, this certification is going to be valid. and that is about a mini diploma certification. And I told you about the trainers also. There are total 4 trainers, including with me. Okay, there are total 4 trainers that you have for this training program. And we are planning for a sample interview test. If the people are interested, okay, at the end of the training, if your people are interested for a sample interview test or a sample kind of thing, then we can provide it. Okay, a sample of questions, a sample kind of panel kind of thing, and asking the questions in a such kind of things that we do. Mostly we will do this for the freshers. Okay, mostly the experienced people not required of any such kind of things. Okay, and coming to the grading procedure, we are going to provide an open book viva. Okay, open book viva in the sense, for example, we will give you some questions. Okay, each and every trainer will give you 10 to 5 questions, 5 to 10 questions, and you can use any resources. You can use the internet, or you can use the providing the doc. You can use the document that you have provided, or you can use the any books that you want. You have to finish that assignment. Okay, maybe it's maybe a theoretical, or maybe a conceptual question, or it's maybe a calculation, or anything. You need to do it, because Aaharya technologies is never depend on memorizing the things. Okay, we don't encourage memorizing the things. The concepts are required. Okay, in the real world also, when you're working, everything is available with you. So that's why you should have an approach. Okay, the thing that is required for you is the approach, is not to remember the things. So that's why this open book viva will help you to the will help you to get the grade for a grading procedure. So this is also optional. The grading procedure is optional. That whether you can able to complete, because all the people cannot able to complete the assignment, because most of the people are very busy. Okay, very busy in these work times, and they are in there for learning. Okay, it is not possible for them sometimes to complete the assignments also. So we make that one as also optional. Okay, now coming to the fee. Okay, when it coming to the fee, you can directly see that is in our website. And if you click on our website, okay, here, learnprocessengineering.com. If you click on learnprocessengineering.com, and if you look at pricing, so the basic price for this particular training program, okay, all the things that you have mentioned is 22,999. Okay, so if you look at all such kind of that you are providing, and if you look at other companies also, you will not get any process engineering course lesser than 40,000. But we are offering this course for 22,999. Okay, so as I mentioned in a messages, and as well as there was a special offer for you. Okay, especially for you people who attended this demo. So let me explain those offers. Okay, please hear carefully about those offers. Okay, 22,999 rupees is a mini diploma in process engineering course. Okay, so if you are joined the course with a 22,999 rupees, you will get a Aspen ISIS course for free. Okay, there is a Aspen ISIS course that we are having. We are providing, where we will provide you the software, and we will provide you the lifetime access of recording. So which is a very important course for the chemical engineers. Okay, along with this process engineering course, we will provide that course completely for free. Okay, Aspen ISIS course. Okay, which is cost of around 6,000 rupees. Okay, that we will provide you as a completely free of cost. And if not, okay, if you are not interested in Aspen ISIS course, then we can provide HTRA course for free. Okay, HTRA course is also there, which is currently running. Okay, HTRA course is also running. So if you want, we can provide HTRA training as a free. Either we can provide Aspen ISIS course for free, or we can provide HTRA training course for free. Okay, so both are, we can, out of these two, we can provide one course for free if you go for a 22,999 rupees. Okay, that is a one offer that I can provide. And the second thing is that if you don't want any softwares, okay, if you don't want any Aspen ISIS, or if you don't want any HTRA, I can only provide this mini diploma in process engineering for 15,000 rupees for the people who attended this demo. Okay, for the people who are interested, for those people, I can offer this course for 15,000 rupees. Okay, but this offer is not that much valid. Like, we are not going to be, this is not a long lasting offer. So for the people who would like to join as early as possible, or people who are interested to join, for those people, we can provide for a 15,000 rupees, but without having any softwares in it. Okay, we are not going to provide any softwares in it. So this is how the offers are there. Okay, like you will get a course for 15,000 rupees without any softwares, or you will get a course for 22,999 rupees with a software of Aspen ISIS or software of HTRA. So that is completely up to you, that whether which software you would like to go with that. Okay, so this is the offer that you're providing. Okay, getting this course for 15,000 is very cheap in this present scenario. Okay, so this is another thing. And coming to the next one, the next batch. Okay, when we are going to start the next batch. Okay, as soon as we're going to start this batch within very soon. Okay, maybe from the 7th or 10th, maybe from this month, 10th or 7th, we are going to start this batch. Okay. So once the registration is done based on, for example, some people are joined for the aspirations and some people join for HTRI. We need to install the software. So by keeping all those things in mind, okay, putting all those things, once all those things are done, we'll start as soon as possible the course. Okay. But this offer is a very limited offer. So as I told you that I only selected very few people, because those are from the long term. Okay. Those are all registered for this mini diploma program long back ago. So we'd like to provide the offer for those people. So that's why the people who are attending this demo also is very less. Okay. So it's completely your interest that how we are going to proceed. Okay. Now, if anybody had a doubt, okay, any doubt that you people had related to this mini diploma in process engineering, you can unmute your microphone and you can ask the question. Or if you cannot able to speak, you're not in a position to speak, or you are in some difficulty to speak, of your microphone is not good, you can type your question in a chat box also. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts you can ask me, or you can mention in a chat box also. Yes.
Yeah, hello Shivaji. Thanks for your demo, today demo session.
Yeah.
I missed your entire conversation. Okay, because of some issues, technical issues from my side, network issues. Okay, what is the course duration?
The course minimum time that is required is of 45 days. Okay, as I told you, what in order to complete all the syllabus that you're providing, it is required 45 days. And the classes are like Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. Okay, only will run from Monday to Friday, and only 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, or based on the concepts, the time varies. Yeah.
Daily, what are the timings?
8:30 to 9:30. Mostly we will prefer 8:30 to 9:30. Sometimes
morning.
No, not in the morning. Only in the evening time. Only in the night
okay.
time. Because most of them are professionals, no? So that's why in the evening times only.
Okay, fine. Is this certificate is any means approved by any government, or like any expertise, any like that? Is there any like that? For example, CSB certificate is safety board. It's US approved one, like that. In the similar way, is this certificate is any approved one?
See, I will explain one thing. For example, especially in India, the 4 things have an authority to give a certificate. That is a government. Okay, government itself can give a certification. Okay, it can give a licenses, it can give a certification. That is one thing. And the second thing is a private limited companies like Aaharya Technologies. For example, you completed an internship in some company, or you completed some course in a company. So the company itself give a certificate that this person is completed the certification under this training on during this period. So that is the second thing, the private limited companies, because they are the own entities, self-certified entities. That is the second thing. And coming to the third, educational institutes and as well as a training institute. Okay, when it comes to these 3 and 4, okay, educational institutes and as well as training institutes, these two require a certification from a third party, either from a government or either from other organizations, in order to certify their certificate. So we are not fall into that category. We are a private limited company that you are a person who completed this particular training under this guidance during the period. So this is how the certification is. Because of that reason only, the certification is valid around the world. For example, let's say a government of India approved a certification for a particular training company, okay, training institute, okay. So that particular certification is only valid in India, okay. But the certification which is given by the private limited companies and individual organizations can be valid. For example, let's say you applied for a job in a foreign, okay, some company, foreign university or something. At the time, the people who are recruiting you will verify your certification, okay. For the verification, they will send a mail to us, okay, that the verification mail will come to us. Then we have to verify, like CU@aaharyatechnologies.com I will get, and I have to verify that you are the person who completed. So the quick verification is required. Other than that, no such kind of third party certifications are needed for this kind of certificate. Okay.
Yeah. But nowadays, so many consultants are providing some certificates without.
Those are consultancies, because those are not well structured organizations. Like As I told you that we are having a 4 to 5 different line of actions, and
Okay.
so then itself we are itself as an organized one. So we are not asking for somebody to train on us, because for example, what are the some let's say sometimes we provide internships to the students to hire them as a process engineer in our company. So we are not asking them to certified from some other institute or getting some identity from some company like this. So we believed on our system and we do the things on that. So that is how we run the things. Yeah. And if you look at our certification, the certification is having very unique qualities, like it will have a unique certification ID. Okay, if you look at here, you can have a unique certification ID. This certification ID is only for you. I mean, for the people who attended. This certification is very important for us as a verification factor in the future. Okay, and this is the startup India approved. Okay, the license. I mean, the training the entire training program or all these things that you are managing. This is a startup India approved one, and so this is how This is the. I mean, if you are going for approval, this is an approval that we have, and this is the unit certification ID that we have internally processed the thing. Yeah. We don't have any other external third parties to certifying us. Yeah. Any other?
The certificate will provide to all participants or who have cleared the final examination?
No. Actually, see, as I told you, that is a optional one. Okay, as I told you, the grading procedure is a completely an optional one. So the certification of completion is there. This is the certification of completion. So we will provide you that certification for everyone. And when it comes to the grading procedure, like for example, let's say you completed this course, but you didn't complete the assignment because of some reasons. Okay, obviously you'll get a certificate with the grade of A or B plus. Okay, based on. But if you're going for a plus grade, okay, for example, if you want a plus grade on your certificate, okay, grade upgradation is required. Let's say you completed this course, I provided a certification with the B plus or A, okay, based on your interactions and everything. So after that, in the future, if you'd like to apply for a grade implementation, or in order to improve your grade, you have to submit that assignment. No matter that whether it's a 6 months or completed, 1 year or completed, whenever you complete the assignment, if you're applying for upgrading of a grade, then your certification grade will uploaded to A plus. So the A plus is the maximum grade that you are providing. So the grading procedure is like that.
Okay. Now this certificate having a A.
Yeah, you will get with the A or A plus. Sometimes if the people are submitted only off of the concept, and at the time we'll provide A. If they are not submitted anything, then we'll get a B plus. Okay, people will get B plus. But most of the time, the people will submit something, so they will end up with the A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other doubts from anyone?
But my question is, few of my friends having the pharmaceutical background,
Yeah.
and some persons having some safety background,
Yeah.
HSC department.
Yeah.
But how it helped once they will finish this course, after that, how it will help to get the process jobs in different industries, like whoever having the pharma industry, how they will get the process engineer in oil and gas sector or fertilizer sector, like that. Is there any cases references like that they have switched over from the pharmaceutical to some oil and gas?
Yeah.
But usually whatever I saw in the for example, I do have the polymer experience. If I would like to switch over to pharmaceutical industry, they will consider as a pressure only. They won't consider as an experienced person, even though I have the 14 years experience.
Yeah.
This is a case I have faced in practical way. Can you please help me? Is there any references like switchover cases?
See, actually, if you look at some of the posts that I have, for example, here, you can see some of the people who certified from our training program with has-been axis, or has been, as anything. Okay, if you look at their profiles, okay, some of them are promoted. Okay, and because there are many cases. Okay, some of them are promoted. I cannot say that whether because they are promoted only because of the training that I provided. So, but there are many situations, or many students are messaging us that, okay, I was promoted and promoted as assistant manager. Sometimes, there are some people who are in a designing, who are in a DM, okay, DM position also joined in this training. So like this. But as you said, whenever you change the department from a completely, I mean, stream from the pharma to the petroleum, they will consider as a fresher, but not true in all cases. For example, let's say that is completely depend on the profile work. No matter, for example, you are working as a process engineer, no matter whether you are working in a production engineer in a pharma, and then you apply for a job in a company in a process engineer. So there are some jobs, the having an experience of 5 years of production also taking into the process. Okay, because now is everybody knows that the chemical engineering job is not limited to the person who is in a working in a production. He is dealing with the every aspects in a pharma. So that's why nowadays, okay, as of I know, they will not consider like this. Okay, because of the job profile, because of the things that they mentioned, the projects that you did, all comes into the picture. Okay, so all your resume is only the thing that can change everything. Okay, whether if you're having a knowledge in such kind of things, okay, having a knowledge in process engineering and all other things, and you're working in a different projects, and the resume speaks that you are good at all these aspects, then obviously they will consider. Okay, they will definitely, don't let down your experience that you had. So there is a many scenarios that are like this. If you're completely different, you are completely out of the things, because the resume is about the process engineering design, basic engineering package, detailed design, and you just only wrote about the production things and other kind of things. Now, obviously there will be a problem. So that is the reason what the people who are in a production or in a pharma company, other quality control, safety, what they have to do is that they have to build a resume that where the work they have to, they have to say that this work related to process field. I mean, conduct this project or conducted this energy integration, conduct this time during this year, something like this. And along with that, because they wrote all those things in the resume, they have the supporting document. I mean, they're supporting this kind of course and having a knowledge also, because they will ask definitely, okay, in a safety what you did, or in a production what you know, in the process what you know. So they have a knowledge. Definitely they should gain the knowledge from something, and they have to update the resume. Okay, we have to update the resume for sure. So that is a very important thing. We have to convert the resume for our job application.
How is it? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you listen?
Who is speaking?
Thank
I
you.
am Sandeep.
Yeah, Sandeep, please proceed.
Yeah, my question is like, is there any availability of offline classes?
Availability of?
Offline classes.
Oh, no, there is no availability of offline classes, because my 4 trainers are from the different places. Okay, one is from Pune, one is from Mumbai, one is from Gujarat, and I'm from Andhra.
And
And
how is the classes conducting of classes?
the classes are conducting via Zoom. Okay, the class
How they are like live sessions, or it is paid
live session, the completely live session. This mini diploma in process engineering is a completely live session. So, okay, every day for 1 hour, there is a live lectures are going to be happen.
When I got this link to one of my friends.
What is?
Yeah, when I got this demo link from one of my friends, I thought this would be like a glimpse of technical aspect. Like you will be explaining some technical things, how the session will be.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I also
mentioned in your website.
Yeah, I also shared one of the video that how the lecture is happening. Okay, there is if you check your WhatsApp messages, there is a watch a sample video of a lecture. Okay, how we are going to give a lecture. Okay, one lecture is there on a boiler efficiency that I shared. You can watch that how the lectures are happening. Okay, how the interaction is happening. So as I told you that you will have a live session. Okay, for example, when it comes to one concept, okay, let's say the pumps concept. Okay, pumps concept is for 3 hours. Okay, in or 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours or 2 hours. Okay, when it comes to the pump concept, initially we will talk about pumps. Okay, the basic presentation or different kind of pumps or something like this. Okay, so after that there was an example of a pump, and there was an example of a pump with some calculations. Okay, and for those calculations we will use an Excel sheet. Okay, there is an Excel sheet which contains all those things, because we don't do the manual calculations. We will go with an Excel sheet and with a formula. So after the completion of the course, you will get the entire live class recording, and you will get the extra documentation related to the pipes, I mean pumps, and you will get that Excel sheet of a pump that we shared in the class. So this is how we run the classes. Okay, like this for every concept, like this registration column, power line.
This video available for us, like the recording class. Like
The recording process is available for the 3 months. Okay, after you got a certification, let's say you joined today, and after 45 days the course was completed. After the course was completed, from the day of completion of a course, you will get access to those classes up to 3 months. Okay, those recording classes up to 3 months. And when it comes to the documents and this Excel sheet, we will share you separately via Google, Google Drive. Even you will directly get a from Google Drive and you can downloadable format we are planning. We are sending for the documents and as well as this Excel sheet. But when it comes to the classes, that is only for the 3 months. Okay. But in the future, for example, let's say after 3 months are completed, and if you're our student and suddenly you need to know about some distillation column and you want some refreshment knowledge in a distillation column or something, at the time, if you message us, we are allow you to attend that batch live session. Okay. The live session is happening every month. We'll have a session. So or every month or for every 2 months, 1.5 months, like we'll have session. So if you want to attend again to get some clarity or to clarify your doubt, again, we will allow you to, we will share you those meeting links and you can join that session. So like this, we can provide, we can help you. And sometimes if you want suddenly the recording access of something, so okay, we can provide you for the recording access until your interview is completed. So like this, you can modify the things like that. Okay. Your voice is very low. Can you?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long is the duration? Like it is 36 hours?
It's a 45 days. Okay. The class is
45 days.
45 days. Saturday and Sunday is holiday. Monday to Friday, the classes.
Like 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on the availability.
Yeah, that depends. Okay. For example, we plan for 1 hour. Okay. We hardly say like 8:30 to 9:30. But after 8:30 to 9:30, when the classes are completed, the discussions, okay, the question and answers, and sometimes some concepts we cannot stop some concept in between. Okay, like for example, for distillation column concept, we cannot stop exactly at 1 hour. Sometimes what happened that prolongs up to 15 minutes. Sometimes the concepts like line sizing, piping network, so such vapor lines, such kind of things. It takes time for understanding. So sometimes there is some scenarios where 2 hours of lectures also happen. So because of a discussions and 1.5 hours like this, that's varies.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubts from any other? Hello, Riaz, you are asking something. Yeah. Any other doubts?
Yeah, Shivaji, is there any references or tie-up companies with this course related after completion of this course? They may look at our certificate and resume as well. Based on that, is there any like that? Is there any tie-ups?
See, actually, what we can do is that we have a very good student base. Okay, for example, you are from such kind one company. Okay, there is another student from another company. So like this, we are running this course and has finished this course, and all together we have more than the student base of 1,000 or 1,000, more than 1,000 plus. And we have a trainers with we have a trainers also. So what we can do to the students is that we cannot offer you for the placement assistance because most of the process companies will not come because the hiring is completely internal. Sometimes the hiring is a different process. Okay, they don't go for the classmates. But one thing that we can do is that we can provide you the reference. For example, let's say you are applied for some job in some company. Okay, whether it can be a Reliance or it can be Urli or it can be some of the processing companies. Okay, any company. Okay, up to 80 to 60 to 80% that the chances that we can provide you the reference because of the student base that we have. So whenever you apply for the job, so please let us know that this is the company that I have applied for. So if there is a possibility, and we will try to look for a reference for you in that particular company. So that is the one thing that we can do from our end. So that is the thing. So because it was a present reality that no chemical, no MNC that you're looking for. So even though they are not posting their jobs in a job platforms like Naukri.com because they are themselves a brand. So if there is for example, if you're looking for a Reliance job, you could not find any job related to any job in other kind of job searching platforms. You will get only the exact information in the Reliance website itself in the careers tab. So most of the MNCs and exactly the best process companies will do the same. So because of that reason, we cannot able to do such kind of things with us. But one thing that as we promised that we can provide you the references when you apply for some company job, and mostly we try to get a reference at any cost most of the time. So that is the thing.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Any other doubts from anyone? So as I told you, the course fees is 22,999, and if you go with that 22,999, as I told you, that's completely your option that whether you are going for a Aspinasis course or you are going for a HTRI. So we will provide you one course for free. Okay, both softwares will be included and all the things. Okay, we have HCRA training and as training, very powerful. Those two things are. And if you don't want to include those two things, for the people who attend this training particular demo, for those people, we are providing the course for 15,000 rupees. Okay, 15,000 INR. Okay, and this offer is very limited. And if you join as early as possible, and then that would be great. Okay, so this is all for today, and I will share you this recording also with you people in the WhatsApp. I will share you all the payment links also if you're interested to join. I mean, you have to tell us that which you would like to join. So based on that, we will provide you the customized payment links, and where you will get a EMI options also, because it is a very famous program. So the many banks are giving EMI option. If you have a credit card, you will get a EMI option, or if you have HDFC debit card, you will get EMI options. So, and the EMI plans and everything is related to the banks. The banks act as a third party. Okay, so that is the interest rates and everything that is related to the banks. So you can pay via your phone pay wallet, Paytm wallet, UPI, or anything. Okay, if you use that payment link, the payment can be done in any ways. Okay, so I will share you that valuable payment links also in the WhatsApp link. Okay, thank you for having me. This is all for today. Thank you so much. I hope every doubt is clear. Okay, thank you so much for having me. And if you thought this course is good for your colleagues or for your employees or for your friends or anybody, please let us know. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Shivaji. Thank you. Have a nice
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. And thank you for your professional attention toward this entire meeting.